Officers respond to a liquor store after a grab-and-go theft quickly fails. Two suspects attempt to flee, but employees work together with one blocking the exit and a male employee physically grabbing the arm of the woman until police arrive.
So we got a couple of shoplifters here.
He's sitting up here struggling all on me. He didn't have to do all that.
Where do you want to go?
Can we come to the office? No, we can talk out here. The police here. Could we talk out here?
How about they go and we talk?
Okay, well.
Okay, I'll be waiting.
I'll come talk to you guys in a minute.
Yeah, let me go.
Okay.
He was with me.
You're gonna come back.
They don't gotta be right here.
Paula, do you want to go off and talk to you guys in a second?
Sitting up there grabbing on me like that.
Let me just get them and talk. Okay.
Bro, now I'm out of breath. That shit, no.
We're just gonna be in the.
Okay, y'all can go. I'm talking to the police.
I'll stand right here.
If you guys don't mind, just.
Bro, I'm not gonna talk if they don't move around. No, he can do all that.
Let me start. Obviously, I work for Speakers Credit. So they had called. You have a prior theft from Super One, from what I'm gathering, and then something from Keyport.
No.
Okay, that's all I know. So, do you guys want to fill me in on why I'm here?
Yeah, I guess we took some liquor. I gave him the liquor bag.
I don't know if my radio's working. We're fine. We're talking in the liquor store doors off of 22nd.
Okay, we did take some liquor, but I gave him back to him.
Today?
Yeah, it's right there. I just gave it to him.
Okay. So Keyport had a photo of the...
551, she says they're fine. They're just inside the doors to the liquor store on 22nd Avenue.
So, Keyport has a photo of the two of you for shoplifting. That's the liquor store that's by the other Super One, where the viaduct is to go to Duluth.
Oh, okay.
So what they have given us this photo as an attempt to identify, because you guys have a prior shoplifting there.
Okay.
And then, do you have one from Super One before? Okay.
I don't know. This is the only Super One liquor store we came to.
Do you guys have IDs with you?
No, I don't have my ID.
Okay.
But I can tell you my name and stuff like that.
48, can you look at 72's shoplifting?
So, you gotta go to jail because I gotta pick my kid up.
Not from what I have been able to tell. Today, I think they just wanted to. 72 shopliftings from Keyport for these two.
Can I just give me a ticket?
I gotta look at what they are. I'm fairly certain there's gonna be that and like trespassing. They don't want you back with the two. But it was an attempt to identify. So, what is your first name?
Tatiana.
T-A-T-I-A-N-N. And where do you live?
Well, right now I'm at the shelter in Minnesota.
Okay. Can you get mail there?
No, I don't even know the address because I just got there.
Okay. Cell phone number.
608.
And sir, what is your first name?
Frank.
What's your birthday?
May 17, 1980. I ain't never had no ID. I'm from Mississippi.
Like a state ID at all?
I ain't never had no.
Yeah, because he's been in jail.
I'm from the South. Yeah, been in prison forever. Just been out, came up here to visit and shit.
Okay. What's your phone number?
I ain't got no phone now.
Okay. Are you?
Same one.
Okay. Are you guys together?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have him look at what those were. If they're trespassing, if they're shoplifting tickets. If you have to pick kid up, we'll work with you for that.
Yeah,
one thing that I'll address with this is in the state of Wisconsin, they're allowed to use what's reasonable force to stop shoplifting.
Yeah.
It pisses people off all the time because a person is grabbing on you that is not law enforcement. So
right, that's what I'm saying. He had to grab me like that.
When my partner comes, I'll maybe flip flop and talk to them and have him stay with you while we figure that part out.
Okay.
So you guys attempted to leave today without paying for anything, but you gave it back to them.
Yeah, I gave it to them.
Okay. What was it? Do you know?
It was a bottle of Hennessy and crime wood.
Okay. So my second question is there alcohol consumption-wise resources that we can offer you?
Yeah, I do have a problem with alcohol.
Oh, alcohol problem or?
Alcohol, yeah.
Okay. Are you more dependent on alcohol or is it just?
No.
Okay. Have you had treatment in the past?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about you?
I've been in treatment for this drugs,
Okay. Are you clean?
marijuana. Yeah.
Oh, marijuana, that's it. Nothing hard. Did they touch you at all?
He went and grabbed him.
He grabbed him. He tried to grab him off of me.
I
He
tried to
still
put
was
him on
grabbing,
her.
pulling my arm like this.
Okay.
So when he shot her down,
Right, he wouldn't let me get up. I'm like, can I stand up and put my shoes on? Because they came off.
I told him I ain't gonna leave her.
Yeah. Okay. They're allowed to use reasonable force, but at the same time, completely understand when somebody is grabbing on you, that's not us.
Right, that's what I said.
Like, reasonable authority do you think that you have? Right. Yeah. I have no problem explaining that. They can use reasonable. Something it's not.
Are you guys good out there?
Where is your child?
He was at after school program.
Okay. If there's any type of PC or enforcement action that we can take. Do you mind hanging out with them while I go?
I think probably, were we physically fighting with the store? What's going on?
No,
They were-
They was up there grabbing us. Like I didn't physically hit nobody. I was just trying to get away. That's it.
The store worker reveals critical details that instantly shut down any chance the two had of getting off with just a warning.
They've hit this location 3 times.
Okay.
They stolen. Last time they stole 4 bottles of Hennessy and some beer.
Okay.
Walked out similar to what they did. She had a purse, put it on her purse, walked out without paying for anything. I stopped her here. We had both the doors locked because we didn't want them to go out. And I had notified that there was a theft in progress since they've been multiple times and they've been wanted. So
Okay.
I stopped her, identified myself as loss prevention. Then he talked to her about some unpaid merchandise she may have. Told her I wanted to see if she had any liquor inside her backpack. She admitted it. She handed me these 2 bottles.
Yep.
Hennessy. I told them they were under arrest for shoplifting. They weren't free to leave. They unlocked that door and kind of pushing out of it. I grabbed her arm, tried to bring her back into I want to bring them back into the office instead of in the middle of the exit way. They continued pushing, resisting.
For the most part, ended up like pushing their way out. They didn't swing back or anything.
No, they didn't
Okay.
swing. They were just trying to get away. They weren't trying to hurt me, or they just wanted to get away. They weren't aggressive. They were just trying to get away. We've been looking for her. They've hit the West Duluth, Super One, Liquor,
Okay.
Keyport. They've been 5 or 6 incidences just from our records.
Okay.
With the same car, same people, same descriptions.
Okay.
He came in once by himself and took some things. I can't remember what exactly it was, but every other time he's been with her.
Okay.
I would ask if you would check in her bag because we're missing 2 bottles of Hennessy.
I can pull it up right now. You want me to?
Yeah, you want to do that?
Okay. You guys have a car here? Okay. From what I've understood, West Duluth Super One, Keyport here, and this Super One all have incidences with you guys regarding theft.
What was Super One?
The one in Duluth.
It's not no Super One living in the room.
Yeah, there is. By the North.
Really?
In West Duluth. Anyway, regardless of it, there's 3 shopliftings that are involved here. One at
Mine's only
Keyport.
been here. Me.
Yeah.
Here.
So
That's the only time I came over.
he said there might be one where you were by yourself as well.
I bought some beer or something.
Oh, okay. So, despite that, fact of the matter is that you guys are both under arrest for that. You have to pick up a child. So what we will do is be able to make it a little bit more seamless, so that way you can go get child. But for the time being, for those ones, you guys are both under arrest. Do you have bottles of Hennessy in your backpack that they need to get back?
Did you put 2 Hennessy bottles in my bag?
Either way, we're gonna find it. I just want to know if I can just get them back. So, due to your eyes, I will just have you just turn around and put your hands behind your back. I don't want to contaminate at all.
Here.
Yeah, they said that they're, yeah.
I don't have no show, I don't got nothing else. I don't have anything else.
Do you have the address for the shelter that you're staying at in Minnesota?
No.
Okay. He has pink eye in both eyes. So do you mind handcuffing her and dealing with her stuff?
Why I gotta get handcuffed?
Because you're both under arrest.
Rubbish. You just said that we was getting just tickets though.
No, I have to deal with it a different way.
Why are you handling me? Can I just
Put your hands behind your back right now.
Okay, I'm not. You could at least let me at least put my phone up or something. Dang.
We'll put it in your backpack. Just gonna try and get this a little bit better with the door or something.
Right, see, how you finna arrest me with all this in my hand?
Drop
That's why
it.
I was trying to put it
Put it
down.
on the ground. What are you doing?
Bro, hands out. You do not have to
Put it out right now.
Because
Cut
you
it
do not
out.
have to have
Cut
me
it
like that.
out.
Okay, give me up one.
Cut it out. Stop
Yeah,
moving.
I'm not even doing
Stop
this.
moving. Stop moving right now. Are you done?
Yes, I'm dead.
Okay, stop moving
You
then.
sit up here and me.
Stop moving.
533, you were covered by
Where was I
background noise with your vehicle.
Do in custody.
Why are you squeezing my hand like that?
Can you stop moving?
I'm not
Because
moving.
if you keep moving, we're going to the ground.
Bro.
Be still.
I move my hand, I just move.
Don't say nothing.
Cut it out.
Go ahead.
God, bro.
Cut it
I'm
out.
not even moving. That's you. I was trying to move my phone, the keys.
Well, don't move anything.
Okay, you put the handcuffs on me like that.
Can you stop moving?
You have anything in your cards?
Oh, I got my sister's phone with me.
They both need to go to jail for the shoplifting. So we can get pictures and prints, and if the jail wants to release, they most certainly can. But I have to see how to book them in. My car is down here.
They ain't gonna release us.
Based on what I have learned with the jail, yes, and because she has a child that she has to pick up that I'm not going to particularly deal with them staying.
What about a car though?
Huh?
What about a car?
Since you have been fine and cooperative, I would petition to do a book and release for you
Okay,
and bring you
thank
back to the vehicle.
Thank you. Let me get the keys for her. Get the keys from her from me.
I will. We're
Okay.
both going to the same place.
Okay, thank you.
The woman is stopped before she can leave when a store employee physically grabs her and holds her in place until law enforcement arrives. And that raises an important question: is this even legal? In Wisconsin, the answer is yes, under certain conditions. Under what's commonly called the Merchant's Privilege Law, store employees are allowed to detain someone they reasonably believe is committing retail theft. But the detention must be reasonable in duration and reasonable in force. More details on that shortly, but the woman faced 2 counts of retail theft, 1 count of bail jumping, which is a misdemeanor, and 1 additional count of retail theft. All of these are Class A misdemeanors, which is the highest level of misdemeanor in Wisconsin, punishable by up to 9 months in jail and up to a $10,000 fine. Those are maximums, so let's go over what actually happened. After the court proceedings, only 2 charges remained: retail theft and bail jumping. The other 2 theft charges were dismissed by the prosecutor, and on the 2 charges that remained, she entered a no contest plea on both of the counts, which basically means that she's not going to admit guilt but does accept conviction and sentencing. And for her sentence, the judge ordered her 80 days in county jail with full credit for time already served, meaning the time she was waiting for her sentence sitting in jail counts towards the 80 days. On top of her 80-day sentence, she was also ordered to pay $452 with 62 cents in restitution and over $940 in court fees and costs. This case happened back in 2024, and within less than 2 years, she's been arrested 8 additional times since this body-worn camera footage. If you're curious about laws regarding the worker who held the woman and physically detained her and grabbed her, specifically, was he in the right or wrong? Like, could he basically get sued, and did he put himself at risk by touching her? Back to the merchant's privilege, which is an actual law in Wisconsin statute 943.50, which is the official law governing shoplifting and merchant detention. The statute says that a merchant employee or security agent who has reasonable cause to believe someone is committing retail theft may detain that person, and specifically, the detention must be in a reasonable manner for a reasonable length of time, and this must occur at or near the store with the purpose to recover property and hold the person until police arrive. So yes, employees can physically stop you. Under this statute, employees can grab you, hold you, prevent you from leaving, as long as they have reasonable cause or probable cause, plus the force used is reasonable, not excessive. Courts have even clarified they can pursue you off the premises briefly if necessary. Now, once again, with any law, there are limits, and you can easily find yourself outside. They cannot use excessive force, beat you or injure you unnecessarily, hold you for an unreasonable amount of time, interrogate or search you against your will before police arrive, which is also key. The male employee simply grabbed her, but he did not search her, and they also must tell you why you're being detained, and finally, they must allow you to make a phone call, which is pretty interesting to say the least. And once again, with all of this, the key legal standard is reasonable. Everything hinges on reasonableness: reasonable suspicion, they saw theft or clear attempt; reasonable force, holding, not harming you, and for a reasonable amount of time, minutes, not hours. And if those are met, the employee is legally protected and immune from liability. All of this is for educational purposes. None of this is legal advice. And as always, all suspects are innocent unless and until proven guilty in a court of law. If you were a worker at a store and you saw someone stealing, would you personally engage with the shoplifter? I'm pretty curious on what you guys' personal stances are on that. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you in the next video.
Due to your eyes, I will just have you just turn around and put your hands behind your back. I don't want to contaminate at all. Yeah, face it up there, because you're both under arrest.
I love it. You just said that we was getting just tickets though.
No, I have to deal with it a different way.
Why are you handling me? Can I just
Put your hands behind your back right now.
Okay, I'm not. You could at least let me at least put my phone up or something. Dang.
We'll put it in your backpack. Just gonna try and get this a little bit better with the door.
Right, see how you finna arrest me with all this in my hand.
Drop it.
I was trying to put it
Put it
down.
on the ground. What are you doing?
Bro, you do not have to do it.
Put it out right now.
Because you do not have to have
Put
me
it
right now.
out.
Okay, give me off the water.
Put it out. Stop moving.
I'm not even doing
Stop
this.
moving. Stop moving right now.